As a business leader, you're likely no stranger to the concept of digital transformation. It's the driving force behind innovation, efficiency, and growth in today's rapidly evolving business landscape. You've seen how technology can reshape industries and redefine the way we work. But with this transformative power comes a significant responsibility. A responsibility to navigate the complexities of implementation with wisdom and foresight. When it comes to ERP, or Enterprise Resource Planning implementation, the stakes are incredibly high. These systems, designed to streamline your operations, integrate data, and provide a centralized nervous system for your business, represent a significant investment, not just financially, but in time, resources, and trust. A successful ERP implementation can propel your organization forward, unlocking new levels of efficiency and agility. However, the risks of failure are very real. We've all heard the stories, projects spiraling over budget, timelines stretched thin, and the promised benefits fading into the distance. These failures often stem from common pitfalls, avoidable mistakes that can derail even the most well-intentioned digital transformation initiatives. In this video, we'll delve into the 7 most common ERP implementation disasters and, more importantly, how to avoid them. One of the most common and often most feared pitfalls of ERP implementation is the dreaded cost overrun. Projects that were initially scoped and budgeted meticulously can quickly spiral out of control, putting immense pressure on your resources and threatening the entire initiative. Imagine this: you've painstakingly made the case for ERP, secured the budget, and rallied your team around the promise of a more efficient future. But as the project unfolds, unforeseen complexities arise. Customization needs expand, data migration takes longer than expected, and suddenly you're facing a difficult choice. Pour more resources into the project, jeopardizing other critical initiatives, or scale back features and functionality, compromising the very value the ERP system was supposed to deliver. The impact extends far beyond the bottom line. Cost overruns erode trust, create tension within your organization, and can even lead to the perception that the entire project is failing. This is why a clear understanding of the factors that contribute to cost overruns is paramount. By accurately scoping the project, engaging experienced implementation partners, and maintaining rigorous change management processes, you can mitigate the risk of budget overruns and keep your ERP implementation on track. ERP systems are the backbone of your business operations, touching everything from supply chain management to customer relationship management, finance, and human resources. When these systems are being implemented or upgraded, the potential for operational disruption is significant. Imagine a scenario where your order processing system grinds to a halt, leaving customers frustrated and orders piling up. Or perhaps your production line is idle because the ERP system can't communicate with the manufacturing execution system, or MES. The consequences of such disruptions can be severe, resulting in lost revenue, damaged customer relationships, and even reputational harm. The key to minimizing operational disruption lies in meticulous planning and execution. This includes developing a comprehensive implementation plan that outlines clear timelines, communication strategies, and contingency plans for every stage of the process. Additionally, thorough testing, user training, and a phased rollout approach can help ensure a smooth transition and minimize the impact on your day-to-day operations. In today's digital age, data is the lifeblood of your business. It's the foundation upon which you make decisions, understand your customers, and drive innovation. An ERP system, by its very nature, houses a treasure trove of sensitive data, customer information, financial records, proprietary processes, and more. The risk of data loss during an ERP implementation is very real, and the consequences can be catastrophic. Imagine the irreparable damage to your brand reputation if customer data falls into the wrong hands, or the financial and legal ramifications of a data breach involving sensitive financial information. The trust you've built with your customers and stakeholders can erode in an instant. Protecting your data throughout the ERP implementation process is not just a technical necessity, it's a business imperative. Implementing robust data security measures, including encryption, access controls, and regular backups, is paramount. Equally important is ensuring that your implementation partner adheres to the highest standards of data security and compliance. Chapter 4. The Wandering Path, Overcoming Lack of Clear Objectives. Embarking on an ERP implementation without clearly defined objectives is like setting sail without a destination in mind. You might end up somewhere, but it's unlikely to be the place you envisioned. Without a shared understanding of why you're implementing ERP in the first place, what you aim to achieve, and how you'll measure success, your project is vulnerable to scope creep, missed deadlines, and ultimately, a failure to realize the transformative potential of ERP. Imagine a scenario where different departments have conflicting priorities for the ERP system, or where the initial scope of the project expands without a clear understanding of the impact on budget and timelines. This lack of alignment can lead to confusion, frustration, and a sense that the project is veering off course. To avoid this pitfall, start with a clearly articulated business case for ERP implementation. Define specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART goals that align with your overall business strategy. What are the key pain points you're trying to address? How will ERP help you achieve your strategic objectives? Chapter 5. The Perils of Haste, Embracing Sufficient Planning. The allure of a quick ERP implementation is undeniable. We live in a world that values speed and agility, and it's tempting to rush through the process to reap the rewards of digital transformation sooner rather than later. However, when it comes to ERP, haste makes waste. Insufficient planning is a recipe for disaster, leading to costly rework, missed deadlines, and a system that fails to meet your business needs. Imagine this: you've selected an ERP system, assembled your team, and you're eager to get started. But have you thoroughly assessed your current business processes? Have you mapped out your data migration strategy? Have you considered the impact on your employees and developed a comprehensive training plan? Skipping these critical steps might save time in the short term, but it will inevitably lead to headaches, delays, and frustration down the road. Thorough planning is the cornerstone of a successful ERP implementation. It's about taking the time to understand your business requirements, select the right ERP system, and develop a detailed roadmap for every stage of the process. Chapter 6. The Human Element, Mastering Poor Change Management. Amidst the technical complexities of ERP implementation, it's easy to overlook the most critical element: your people. ERP systems don't operate in a vacuum. They rely on human beings to input data, interpret information, and make decisions. Failing to effectively manage the people side of change is one of the biggest mistakes organizations make during ERP implementations. Imagine this: you've invested in a state-of-the-art ERP system, but your employees are resistant to change. They're accustomed to the old ways of doing things, and the new system feels cumbersome, confusing, or even threatening. This resistance can manifest in various ways, from passive reluctance to adopt the new system to active sabotage of the implementation process. Effective change management is about bringing your people along on the journey, addressing their concerns, and empowering them to embrace the change. This involves clear and consistent communication, comprehensive training programs, and ongoing support to help employees adapt to the new system and processes. Chapter 7. The devil is in the details, conquering inadequate testing. Imagine this: you've reached the final stages of your ERP implementation. The system is configured, data is migrated, and you're about to go live. But have you thoroughly tested the system to ensure it functions as intended? Have your users had the opportunity to validate that the system meets their needs and that their workflows are supported? Inadequate testing is akin to building a bridge without ensuring its structural integrity. It might look impressive from afar, but it's only a matter of time before it crumbles under pressure. The consequences of deploying an ERP system that hasn't been rigorously tested can be severe. Critical errors may emerge, data could be compromised, and your operations could grind to a halt. Comprehensive testing, including unit testing, integration testing, system testing, and user acceptance testing, UAT, is essential to mitigate these risks. It's about identifying and resolving issues before they impact your live environment, ensuring that the system you deploy is stable, reliable, and meets your business requirements. Outro charting your course to ERP success. Navigating the complexities of ERP implementation can seem daunting, but it doesn't have to be a journey fraught with risk. By understanding the common pitfalls and embracing the principles of careful planning, clear communication, and a commitment to your people, you can chart a course to a successful ERP implementation. Remember, digital transformation is not just about technology, it's about people, processes, and a relentless focus on achieving your strategic objectives. By avoiding common pitfalls and following best practices, you can ensure a successful ERP implementation that drives digital transformation and business success. These 7 pitfalls are not insurmountable obstacles. They are challenges that can be overcome with the right approach, the right partner, and an unwavering commitment to your digital transformation vision. Contact us today to learn more about avoiding ERP implementation disasters and ensuring a successful digital transformation. info@cerebricks.com